It's amazing being here today. It's amazing being anywhere. I can't believe they let us out of the water tower.
Well, hello, nurse. Can I say that in this day and age? I'm all excited. It's a pleasure to be here.
Who did you do the voice on for Animaniacs?
Oh my gosh, well that was a long time ago, man. Let me see, for Animaniacs, I know I was Wacko. I was the voice of Walter Wolf, which was Slappy Squirrel's villain, and it was like her nemesis. And I did all kinds of incidental voices. Basically, there was like 5 of us on that show, and if there were 50 characters in a given episode, we divvied them up between us.
I've been known to give Yakko a crack every now and then, and I was also Pinky. Nerve. 25th anniversary. Oh my gosh.
Hey, good for him.
I remember this.
Yeah, he's only 10. He doesn't even remember that much.
Maniacs.
Sydney, rocket baby. Hey, that makes you got a good voice.
I used to watch the show.
I used to watch it too. I used to be on it, dude.
Is this a new TV show?
Yes, it is. It's new and old. It's both.
But we break loose and then vamoose and now you know the plot.
They're like second, fourth wall breaking cartoon.
4th wall-breaking cartoon? He went to film school and he's only 6.
Animaniacs, those are the facts. Jack.
It breaks the fourth wall 50 times, oh, we got contract.
How do these kids get so precocious?
50 times, oh, we got
How do they know about the 4th wall?
Before we tell you a little bit more about the show, we have some scenes to show you.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
United States,
now
Canada,
this
Mexico,
song
Panama,
that
Haiti,
Robbie's
Jamaica,
doing, he actually did it in one take.
Oh, that's me. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru.
I think we sang
Republic,
this,
Dominican, Cuba,
for our
Caribbean,
school.
El Salvador, too.
I think
Puerto
this
Rico,
before I
Colombia,
sing it.
Venezuela, Honduras, and the
What's amazing about this is it's so well written by this guy, Randy Rogel, who composed all these songs, that you could probably sing it yourself because it's just laid out so well.
Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now one piece. Switzerland, Austria, sing it, Dominic. Italy, Turkey, and Greece, come on.
It's surprising how many places rhyme.
That's the genius.
The voice actor for that dude has to be know the country.
He does know the country.
Whoever's the voice actor for that dude has to be know the country.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sweetie. That was the first song we recorded for Animaniacs. We recorded it in one take, and it's a testament to Randy's skill because he wrote a ton of songs for Animaniacs. Randy has come to my rescue and has written the following because there are countries that have sprung up since that song was written. And it goes like this. Montenegro and Bosnia-Herzegovina, the Soviet Union is gone. South Africa, Georgia, Moldova, Latvia, Belarus, Azerbaijan. Uzbekistan, hey. Kazakhstan, hey. Then there's Tajikistan too. Hey, Turkmenistan, hey. Kurdistan, Armenia, Tonga, Palau, Lithuania, Serbia, Kosovo, US Samoa, the Balkans, Brunei, Macau and Crimea, then Eritrea. Ukraine and Estonia, here's Macedonia, New Caledonia, Eastern Slavonia, Ivory Coast and Cape Verde, Andorra, the Solomon Islands, Dubai. How about that?
Oh!
They really like her.
Hello, nurse.
This is so funny.
It is, thanks, man. That's why they're bringing it back.
She's manna sent from heaven. Too bad I'm only 7.
And this was in a different time when nobody thought it was weird for a 7-year-old to be obsessed with a 30-year-old.
That's funny. If I watch Looney Tunes, I would watch this.
See? That's the idea.
No
Well,
cartoons
you gotta
now.
start somewhere.
Could be anything like this.
Thanks, dude. Listen to that kid.
Royale, you're on my team, pal. I like the cut of your jib.
No can do, pretty miss.
He's doing Dennis Hopper. No can do, pretty missy. That's Dennis Hopper.
Oh, well, that's Tress McNeil. I've known Tress since she was a cocktail waitress, and she is now the preeminent voice actress ever in the history of Hollywood.
I liked it. It was fun. I would actually watch this on the weekends.
On the weekends, because his weeks are really busy.
If I was younger, I'd find that a lot more funnier. It's a little bit too far.
If I was younger, I'd find it a lot funnier. Oh, okay, well, thank you, honey.
It's a little bit too far.
Yes.
Far-fetched.
So,
Cartoons should not be far-fetched.
show called Animaniacs. Do you think that this is a show that came out recently, or does this look like an older show to you?
I would say this came out at 2009.
I like how specific he is.
Definitely older. I'm not saying that the animation's horrible, but it's not that much detail.
Well, she's right. Things have changed. These kids, the bar they have now is astonishing.
They're singing.
There
they
is
don't
singing.
really sing a lot in shows anymore.
No, they don't, because they can't afford to. See, singing costs extra, and these days shows have little tiny budgets, and back then they had a lot of money, so they paid us to sing, which is good, because we needed the money.
If I've never seen it before,
it would seem like it was a newer show because it's really funny.
Thanks,
It looks
man.
like an older show to me because it's more like a little fuzzy and stuff. I feel like it could definitely
Like me,
air
I'm a
out
little
today.
fuzzy and stuff.
If people still watch Looney Tunes, they'll watch this.
See, this again, that was the pitch. Basically, to bring it back, we brought her into the room at Hulu, and she went, if people still watch Looney Tunes, they'll watch this.
So Animaniacs was actually released all the way back in 1993.
Oh, okay, so I was way off. Oh my god, that's so old.
I know!
Does Animaniacs look like a show that you and your friends would watch today if it was on?
I don't know about my friends, but I think that I would.
What's wrong with your friends? Talk to your friends. Why would you watch it and not your friends? Make a phone call.
Just because it's older doesn't mean it's outdated.
Yes. The whippersnappers.
Where do you find these genius children?
The whippersnappers today just don't understand that any cartoons that come out now will never match up to the old ones.
Well, I'll tell you what, I want that kid to be my agent.
So some of the characters in Animaniacs even got their own spin-off shows that you may have seen.
They did,
So we wanna
which
show
meant
you
more
these
residuals, which meant more mortgage
characters
payments.
and see if
Pinky, I need you.
I knew. Pinky and the Brain. I saw him in the intro.
Pinky,
So a lot of people don't know, again, we were talking about how we all covered a lot of ground and did a ton of voices on this thing. Rob, who is the voice of Yakko, was also the voice of Pinky.
Brain, we were just talking about you.
We were just talking about you. How about that? These people really like Pinky and the Brain as well. I knew I liked them. Nerve.
In this Slappy Squirrel, you don't see him, but I was Walter Wolf, who was Slappy's enemy and was always out to destroy her, because every cartoon needs an enemy for some reason.
Let's try for two.
That's Bernadette Peters. Right now the kids would go, who?
Bernadette Peters was Rita, and the dog was Frank Welker,
Bugs Bunny.
who has been the voice of Freddy on Scooby-Doo since 1969.
Rumor has it you defected from your country to join the NYC Ballet. Is it true?
Rumor also has it you're a giant chicken. Is that?
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
That's me doing the little reporter there, doing my Tony Curtis impression.
He's unimpressed. He sees giant chickens a lot.
Is that the mafia?
Yes, it is, if they were pigeons. Now, kids, this is from a movie called Goodfellas, which you're far too young to see and came out 10 years before you were born. But in about 10 years from now, you can watch it and go, wow, they made that a cartoon?
Such a weird idea that it's like a good idea. Such a weird idea that it's like a good idea.
Yeah, she's right. That again is went into the pitch. We said, look, it's such a weird idea that it's a good idea.
I haven't seen those either. I don't know anything. Gee.
Trust me, kid, it only gets worse. I know nothing.
So it was announced in January that there will actually be a reboot of the series on Hulu in 2020.
How about that?
Do you think it's a good idea for them to make a reboot for your generation?
Yes, but no. It's probably gonna end pretty fast since the adult jokes are probably still gonna be in there.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Nowadays, there's like so much like stuff, big things happening, and I really want to see like what the Animaniacs would do, like with their crazy ideas with that.
Exactly. I mean, just between the president and the Kardashians alone, we got 12 years of shows.
I'm gonna probably go back, watch the old ones.
Good, catch up.
That's
Like
about-
homework.
And then in 2020, I will watch the new one.
All right, you heard him. That's one subscriber. We've got at least one. Basically, now all I want to do is watch videos of people reacting to things I've worked on and react to them. So thank you very much, because now this is my whole life's mission.
You know, that's, I think, one of the magical things about this show is that it transcends, clearly, generations. We're talking about a show of which a new episode has not been done in 20 plus years. And these kids are, by and large, really enjoying it. It just doesn't get any better. And I don't think it's a surprise that the show's being rebooted.
For you personally, what did it feel like watching the kids today and enjoy this show that voiced so many years ago?
Well, you know what's so great about that is we all have the experience meeting people all the time who grew up with this show and loved this show. And now with it coming back, people are going to get to grow up with it all over again.
The pat answer is it was quite heartwarming. The true answer is it's quite heartwarming. People who were our predecessors didn't get to see this. They didn't get to see children reacting to Rocky and Bullwinkle and Looney Tunes. But now, as a result of the kindness of you people and others and the internet and social media, people are putting a face with, you know, these characters and the names. And the most wonderful aspect of what I do is I can sit in front of those sweet kids, or you, or probably even some of your parents, and say, "Nerf!" And you do that. You just smile.
Well, Animaniacs was a huge success at the time, and for kids like me, who were right in the demographic when it originally aired, it introduced a totally new style of comedy that basically kids' shows hadn't really seen because it was a lot edgier, it was a lot more adult jokes in there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We consciously tried to make the show appealing to both kids and adults.
So do you feel like the show would still have the same effect on kids of today that it did on kids who watched it when it first came out?
I do, because I think good entertainment is good entertainment.
I think it's going to have the same effect because it's going to be irreverent and satirical, and it's going to be a whole new take on what's happening today. Because think about it, when the Animaniacs were around the first time, there was no internet. There was no YouTube. There were none of these videos. There was no Instagram, and Animaniacs are going to attack all those things. Boom!
And you know, when we discussed the reboot of the show with the kids, they were very, very excited about the possibility. Is there anything you're able to tell us about the new version of the show?
The best thing I can tell you about the new version of the show, because I'm not allowed to say too much yet, is that by having Steven Spielberg involved in it, we know that it's going to be a very high level of quality. We know we have a high bar to live up to, and we are going to go to that bar and conquer it.
All I can tell you is don't bet against Mr. Spielberg. I know for a fact that Yakko, Wacko, and Dot will be back, and so will Pinky and the Brain. Whether they will have the original actors, who knows? I do know that Randy Rogel, our multi-Emmy winning genius songwriting pal, has already written 3 or 4 songs for the new Animaniacs, and the showrunner is now Wellesley Wild. Those folks were hand-chosen by Mr. Spielberg, and one of Mr. Spielberg's genius qualities, I submit, is that he, like a lot of other great producers, knows whom to hire and then turn them loose.
So finally, what do you think Wacko and Yakko would want to say to the kids today?
Wacko would probably want to say thank you very much. I love you kids, you're a lot smarter than I will ever be, and I just want to add, hello, nurse. Mwah.
Well, you're unique and you're terrific. You're kind of real specific. There's no one else the same as the person you became. In fact, you're kind of weird, but I dig you just the same, 'cause you're the only one of you there are. Baba-doobin, baba-doobin, baba-doo-bop. Thank you.
Hey, I just want to say thanks to FBE for having me. This was a total blast.
Thank you so much, FBE, for letting me play with you guys.
Keep your eyes out for the new Animaniacs coming in 2020. And if you feel like rocking out, look at my band Rock Sugar on YouTube. It'll make you laugh, I promise you.
If you guys want to pay attention to some more stuff from yours truly, you can follow me on Twitter @YakkoPinky.
Goodbye, nurse.